Hello, everybody. I have to say that when I was coming from Mexico to Hollywood, I was nervous about many things and not nervous about many things, and I got them all wrong, all turned around. I thought I was gonna be working nonstop right away, but I was really worried about the other girls. I thought they were gonna be mean to me, divas, that were gonna be like pushing you out of the way to try to get to the top, and they were gonna break your leg during the auditions. I really was worried about this part, and I was so wrong. For my very long career in the United States, I have to say, when I am about to die, I will remember with a smile in my face and my heart the amazing sisters, the extraordinary friends that I've made in this industry. I don't know if maybe this is the industry that has the best women in the world. Maybe because we really have been so suppressed that we kind of have a bonding. I mean, I remember when I did Wild Wild West, it's always the guys' club, but then at least there was the wife of one of the actors who have stayed my friend for life. I remember she was like 25, and I already wanted to be like Jada Pinkett. She was so strong, so cool, and she made sure nobody knew just how much smart and strong she was. And I see in the room a lot of people that I started with. We are a fantastic generation. We are the generation that said, oh, no, we're not going away at 30. This is going to change. I'm not going to work there anymore. Okay, I'm going to start my own industry. And they were lovely, and I could not have made it without the women who gave me the strength to be here. I have some of my great friends here, Mia Maestro, who's about to cry, Heather Perry, who's eating as I am talking about her secretly. And today, for all of you who don't know what Time for Change is, it is a call to everyone to use social media for social justice. We created a place that would inform the world about all the different challenges that women have, divided by three very well organized, three categories: education, justice, and health. People can go and find out what is happening around the world, who is doing something about it, and how they can get involved. I have done this with the help of Beyonce, my partner, and Gucci, who is always kind of the one we don't mention because they don't sing or talk a lot like me. But I want to take this opportunity to thank them, because there's not a special group in Gucci to handle Time for Change. All these people who used to be fashionistas, now they are also activists at the same time and for the same salary. I've never seen activists that dress so well. So I want to thank Greg, Susan, Lila, and Robert, who are not here, because they are among with the people, the unsung heroes. In only 2 years, now I'm going to brag a little bit, we have directly benefit the lives of 400,000 women and girls around the world. And we have affected 3 million families and communities in 2 years. Now, this is also thanks to the people, because what we did was to give the power to the people to get involved. They got involved. These are the results. Sometimes we take pet projects, like the Syrian refugees. Now, I'm not going to talk to you long about the Syrian refugees. I have 5 minutes. I already talked too much. And this subject we can talk about for 2 hours and not get enough of. But I will tell you that in May, we are launching with our partners CrowdRise and UNICEF a new call of action that is going to be called Chime for the Children of Syria. Please take a look. We are right now experiencing the largest refugee crisis since the Second World War. We also have another pet project that we support, which is equality. This one, most recently, we are doing with Global Citizen. And I think this is very relevant to this room. I mean, women represent 50% of the population of the world. But even with all the lack of opportunities, education, and all the limitations that come our way, we are 66% of the work power of the world. However, we only get 10% of the income of the world. This is really, really sad and tragic. In the 20 years, more than 20 years that I have been an activist for women, I have to say that I feel that in this department, I can smell the airs of change, especially in this industry for the first time, because we have been complaining about the situation of women in this industry for years. I remember many people, even during Oscar speeches, to mention it, but just this year, with the very eloquent speech of Patricia Arquette, finally they heard it. They actually ask you about it. We are talking about it. We are looking for solutions. And I feel very confident that we are experiencing, we are the generation that is going to experience the difference, the transformation. It's all going in that direction. I personally am a cynic, so I think the reason is because, not because they're very nice and they hurt us, but because they cannot not hear us, because we are such an economical power, women, in the country, and we represent such a strong part of the audience that they cannot ignore us anymore. The exciting thing is, now that the change is coming, what are we going to do with it? It's confusing, because we have been neglected for so long that we really don't know what women want to see. We don't even recognize our voice anymore, because our voices, we've had to adjust to a system that was created by men so that they could survive, so that things could get made. And it's a really inspiring time, because it's time for us to take this responsibility and go inside and try to find out who we really are. How do we see war? What are our real conflicts today? We're not the women that we just want to see the movie about how our prince is going to come and rescue anymore. You know, these romantic comedies are not working anymore. Why? We changed, but nobody took the time to change with us in the industry. So it is a really exciting time to redefine who we are. And I think that this is the true heart of equality. Not only when we can make as much, but when we can speak as loud, and when we can really have the freedom to be ourselves, instead of trying to survive or fit in. When I think about the world, I get very depressed. We work with many different issues, and I get disheartened, and I get anxiety attacks, because I think the world is in a really bad state. But I look for strength, I look for hope so I can continue to fight. And what gives me hope is that in a world that is becoming apart, women are coming together. Thank you, Variety. Thank you, Jada. Thank you very much.